Welcome to Western Trading Post TV. This week, we're hitting the road and heading to Santa Fe, New Mexico for the Old West Show. Along the way, we're going to be stopping at some historic locations, doing some buying, selling, trading, and visiting with some of the most amazing individuals. So come along and join us for the fun. One of our stops this week is at the El Rancho Hotel in Gallup, New Mexico. This historic hotel was built by the brother of a well-known film director. It's located on Old Route 66, and it was a temporary home for many famous Hollywood movie stars throughout the 30s, 40s, and 50s. When they opened their doors in 1936, the hotel actually boasted about its superior service and accommodations for roughing it in the Southwest. When you stay here at the hotel, you are absolutely surrounded by movie stars. You will even get to sleep in one of the rooms that they slept in. Yet, it's not all about movie stars. You will actually be following in the footsteps of Americans and dreamers who traveled west along Route 66 in search of that dream.
So rowdy. There's a lot of pictures of famous actors and actresses up here. And this one right here, this is a movie that Errol Flynn was in back in the day. And a funny story, a friend of mine's grandma worked at the cleaners here in Gallup, and she likes to tell the story about when Errol Flynn brought his clothes in for cleaning. She actually flicked some ashes from her cigarette in his pocket and didn't tell anyone that he had her cigarette ashes in his pocket. And then every time she watched the movie after that, she would always let people know that Errol Flynn was carrying a piece of her around while he was filming the movie.
So we are here in Santa Fe, New Mexico, doing an amazing photo shoot for Wild Instincts and Cesar Ugarte. And this is going to be such an amazing collaboration for a new boutique that is opening right here in Santa Fe. Carol, tell us about your boutique.
It's going to be at the Laredo Inn and Spa, and it's going to feature Wild Instincts custom deer leather clothing and Caesar's beautiful custom-made carved bags and belts. And we're so excited. We're hoping during Indian Market.
Oh, that'll be the perfect time for a grand opening. Now, Cesar, tell me a little bit about your handmade leather crafts that you do.
All right, they are all handmade, 100% handmade. I start since the patterns. Everything is handmade, actually. I'm working leather already for 40 years.
Well, this gentleman is amazing, and we already know that Wild Instincts is like the bomb, so I can't wait to see.
Best in the world. She's the best in the world.
Well, I think both of you are. Pretty exciting.
We are.
Well, so you guys have to follow wildinstincts.net and find out more about their grand opening during Indian Market. Welcome to Western Trading Post TV. We are here in Santa Fe, New Mexico at the Convention Center for the 2019 Old West Show and Auction. We are going to be meeting some amazing artists, visiting with vendors. We have set up a booth ourselves, so we are going to be buying and selling. Come on and join us. We are here with such a phenomenal, amazing artist, Olin Sinigini. Now, Olin came from Phoenix, Arizona, so he's kind of a neighbor to us. And how long have you been doing your amazing jewelry like this, Olin?
I'm starting my 11th year in the jewelry business.
11 years. And what got you so passionate about putting quality pieces together?
It seemed like when I first started, my silversmithing wasn't so great, and I found that if I put great stones in it, they did the selling for me. So I stuck to high-grade turquoise.
Well, this isn't just, this is some of the best Bisbee I've ever seen, but this is in gold as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's about 5 to 6 ounces of 18-karat gold and about 40 carats of gem-grade Bisbee. And
tell me about the one that you're holding in your hand.
This is a spider web cast in tufa with 21 diamonds and spider web candelaria.
Well, these pieces are absolutely masterpieces, I have to say, and you just promote the lifestyle in such a positive way. It is an honor to have you as almost a neighbor and to see you at all of these shows.
Well, I'm glad I met Jimbo a while back, so I could meet all of you guys.
Well, I told you I was going to be bringing you some of the best artists in the country. We are here with Terry DeWald, and yes, you probably recognize him because he is one of our basket experts that has been in the store several times. Terry, it is so great to see you again. Tell us about your spectacular baskets today.
Well, they're mostly historic Pima, Tohono O'odham, Apache, and Yavapai baskets. There are a few California baskets here too, but mostly really strong in the Southwest because that's where the show is, and we're here in Santa Fe, and that's what creates the most interest.
Now, you have the biggest passion for the antique baskets and some of the most knowledge of anybody that I know of. When people see all these great old baskets, are they shocked?
They might be shocked, but it's more of an educational thing for a lot of people that want to learn about them. But, I mean, there's tons of old Navajo weavings here, from the rugs to the blankets as well. So try to carry a broad spectrum of weavings, both in basketry and weavings, to satisfy the collector's needs.
Well, and it's so great to see all of us from all over the country here in Santa Fe, New Mexico for this wonderful show. We are here with Katie and Michael from Dancing Rabbit Gallery, and these are two amazing individuals. Not only do they have a spectacular gallery, they are also educating the public about jewelry and pottery and so much more. Katie, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, Bobby Jean. It's our pleasure.
And Michael, tell us about your book on pottery.
Thank you, Bobby Jean. This is our first small book on pottery, and what we tried to look at is innovations in pottery, how the potters that have come up through the ages are really innovating into new styles and new designs. And you can see here in these pages, we've got lidded pots, which are very different. We've also got some designs which are very different. And the potters are trying to recreate themselves and become more artists than they have been in the past.
That is such a spectacular book. And Katie, tell us about the jewelry book.
The jewelry book we've written is about innovations in jewelry. We are focusing on taking it from just turquoise on into beautiful lapis and gaspiite and spiny oysters, showing the new developments and creativity the artists are pushing the boundaries with in their jewelry today.
Now, how long have you guys been in the business?
Well, we were founded in 1980 by Katie's parents, and we've been online only since 2012. So next year is actually our 40th birthday.
Congratulations, that is so awesome. And what is your favorite thing about collecting and educating the public?
Getting to know the artist and sharing their culture and their history and their art with the rest of the world.
Now, Michael, where can they find out more about your gallery and your fabulous books?
Thank you, Bobby Jean. They can learn about us on thedancingrabbitgallery.com. The books are available through the gallery, also available on Amazon.
DancingRabbitGallery.com. We'll see you guys there. We are here with Rick and Julie from Sandbar Traders. Now, they have been friends of ours for many years. We traded back and forth with them, and we are doing some really exciting things here in Santa Fe. So, Rick, tell us first about this show in Santa Fe. How's it going?
Well, the Old West Show always is a great location, a great show, lots of great dealers, tremendous inventory brought by everybody. The crowd here are knowledgeable buyers, and it's a show that if everyone ought to put on their bucket list to attend. Weather in Santa Fe is great. Santa Fe food's great. Life here is excellent.
And Julie, first, where are you guys from?
We're from Wichita, Kansas.
And so this is a little bit of a trip for you, isn't it?
Oh, yes. Yeah, it takes 10 hours to get here, but we have fun on the way. We do a lot of picking on the way, so.
Picking, that means she's buying some amazing things for herself, too. Now, we are going to be doing some fun things during Santa Fe Indian Market.
That's correct, Bobby. We last year we had the opportunity to lease the DeVargas room in the El Dorado Hotel during Indian Market Week. And because it's a large room and we knew you guys are great people and had tremendous inventory, we said let's invite them. If they'll join us, they'd be perfect. So this is our second year starting. It's going to be August 15th through 18th. And for people that did not make the show last year, I promise you we will not disappoint. We will have quality, high quality merchandise. We'll have just the greatest inventory you ever want to see. I don't care if it's Navajo weavings, jewelry, baskets, pottery, we'll have it, and we're looking forward to seeing everyone there.
And Julie, can you recommend Santa Fe for everybody out there?
Oh, absolutely. It's my favorite place to visit and vacation and just have fun. Yeah. Great.
Mine too. I absolutely love Santa Fe, New Mexico, and to promote the Western lifestyle in such an amazing, positive way, I think we are all blessed. I am so excited because I am here with such an inspirational lady. I am here with Harriet Allison, and Harriet has been the biggest promoter of the Western lifestyle for so many years. Harriet, tell us some of the things that you have done.
Well, I announced the Mule Days Parade at Bishop for 11 years. I was a backcountry cooking guide over the Sierras for about 8 years. I have put on cowboy poetry and music festivals. I have been an MC at many, many Western events. And
You actually had your own TV show, which that makes me so excited.
I'm so excited you're doing this. That's fabulous. Yes, I did. California Country was my TV show where I went to the homes and ranches of ranchers who had grown up in the industry for generations. Loved them all. I got to work with horsehair braiders. I got to work with everyone from silversmiths to saddle makers to every Western lifestyle, including musicians and everything that you can think Western. I interviewed them, I talked to them, and I met the spirit of the West.
And now you have a gallery with your gorgeous, amazing daughter. Tell us about your gallery.
Okay, our gallery, we feature my furniture, my my handbags, my belts, all the things that we make out of leather. But we also have fabulous jewelry, clothing. We have antiques. We're totally into the Western lifestyle. And Missy has been nothing but my support and my backbone and pick me up and help all the years that we've been doing this. She is phenomenal. And she's the next generation who will continue after Mom isn't here, and that makes me so proud.
I told you guys that we were going to be bringing you some of the most amazing individuals here in Santa Fe, New Mexico. And Harriet is not only an amazing, talented, spectacular lady, she is a mentor. She inspires others to go after their dreams, and she keeps the Western lifestyle alive on a daily basis. Thank you, Harriet.
Thank you, Bobby Jean, for continuing to keep it alive. Beautiful girl. I appreciate you.
Thank you. There are individuals of all ages that absolutely live and love the Western lifestyle. Tell me your name, sir.
Thomas Coronado.
Michael Coronado.
Tom Coronado.
And tell me the name of your business.
TB Acquisitions.
Picking under your nose.
They're both correct.
Listen to that, picking under your nose. And how long have you guys been picking?
About 5 years, I'd say.
5 years, yeah.
And what is your favorite thing to collect?
Anything we can sell.
Ooh.
Cheap and flashy.
Look at this. Isn't this wonderful to see such young individuals promoting the Western lifestyle in such a positive way? Dad, you have to be absolutely proud of these boys.
That's great. It's a family affair for sure. So we've been having a lot of fun, and my younger brother is in on it too. So it's been fun. So.
And I say this all the time, but the Western lifestyle is about supporting, encouraging, and motivating one another. It's about faith. It's about family. It's about coming together as one. And we are absolutely honored and blessed to be a part of the show this weekend.
All right, ladies, you've picked out some wonderful items, and I know they're going to go to one of your stores. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Mostly Aspen.
How many stores do you guys have?
We have 3, one in Vegas, one in Vail, and one in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Or Aspen, Vail.
And Vail.
I drank too much last night.
Too much fun in Santa Fe.
Too much fun in Santa Fe. I love it. All right.
I don't even know where I am.
Wendy, how long have you been buying for the company?
I've been with the company probably 16 years, but I've been buying for 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how long have you been buying?
I've been buying about 3 years. I've been tagging along with Wendy and learning all the beautiful traits of all the vintage.
Yeah,
And,
well, you've learned a lot.
Yeah.
It's so fun. It's like just seeing the craftsmanship of all the Native American jewelry, and every time I come to all the events, I learn something more. So
Now, I see some of these wonderful pins that you guys are picking out. What are you going to be doing with them?
We put them on hats.
Oh, wow.
Like, look at how cute that looks.
Oh, yeah, cool.
Right? It's adorable. It's our swag.
Your swag,
Your
all right.
swag.
Well, I mean, look at my swag. Look at the swag.
I love it. I love it. So you're picking a lot of the inlay work now. Why is that?
it's back. It's a rotation of what's popular, and we feel like the inlay is more popular this time, and also I believe it's because our youth is starting to get to know all the vintage jewelry, and it kind of, you know, they kind of connect with all the inlay. So it's really fun, and it's festive too, and
Looks good with a Gucci dress.
yeah,
Right. And it's a good investment because it holds its value.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This stuff tends to hold its value very well.
Absolutely.
So I added all this up, and it came to around 11,000.
No.
Wow.
No possible way.
I can cut your deal at 7 for all of it.
All right, we'll do that. We'll do that.
7?
That's our dealer price.
Still okay. That's all good.
We have a
Sticker shock. All right. We have a deal.
Oh my
and
God.
thank you guys for coming to us every single year. It means a
wouldn't
lot to
miss
us,
it.
doesn't it?
You guys are our
appreciate your
favorites.
You guys are the best booth.
Best booth.
Love it.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Mr. Dallas, sir.
Hey, Riley. How are you, bud?
I'm doing fantastic. Did you
Super.
find out anything else about that
I
knife?
did.
Okay.
I had a chance to do some research. This is the pattern, the model is called a rifleman's knife.
Okay.
And the first ones that we know of were made by Ames of Massachusetts. They were a sword maker.
Okay.
Made a lot of Civil War swords. Very, very collectible. This one is not marked, unfortunately. So it is conceivable, but I would never say it's an Ames.
Okay.
Okay. Because
Simply because you can't prove it?
you can't prove it.
Okay.
But if you look online, as I did, you'll see this exact handle shape, this exact pommel shape. Everything is the same. The guard, it's all. Somebody could have copied it in a blacksmith shop. We don't know.
Yeah.
But date-wise, Ames started making this model knife in the 1830s, prior to the Civil War.
Okay.
They call it rifleman's knives because a guy carried it with his belt. And it had, and this sheath is not original.
Okay.
I wish it was. But there's an auction online that has already happened. I think it was 2017. It was an Ames. It was marked. Sold for over $10,000.
You're kidding.
No.
Over 10,000.
Over 10 grand. So who knows? Roll the dice. Don't roll the dice. I roll the dice.
Okay.
So, and that's how I got here, right? But you had talked about what you hope would be an investment quality.
Uh-huh.
There would be a little dice rolling in this.
Flip of a coin.
Pretty safe bet.
Okay.
That you're going to get appreciation because there's already history regarding a very similar knife made by a known maker.
Okay.
So, you know, the choice would be yours. Condition is excellent. You know what this part of the knife, the upper part, is called a swedge.
Okay.
And it actually could have been sharpened and used, but obviously this is and it was more of a slashing knife
versus a stabbing.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But it's a beautiful example.
That is amazing.
Glad you like it.
People here were coming to town, and they bring all kinds of stuff for us to purchase from them as well. We've been on a bit of a buying spree while we've been here in Santa Fe at the Old West Show.